You just let me know with my own mic in case I'm like too off on the side or something.
No, you sound great.
Perfect.
Yeah. So please share with me about your spiritual journey and your seeking.
Sure. I think I started originally with self-help, and then I went like through The Secret, and I guess that always lingered with me, some of that manifestation topic. And it was then, I think it was around start of COVID, I read about The Greatest Secret. And yeah, I always had a knack for it. It was always something that pulled me. And but it was always sort of an intellectualization process for me. It's more of like, let's be aware, let's be present, and let's notice what's happening. And I think it was then around only half a year ago that I had some of these glimpses where it was like a perceived state of no thought, and there was a lot more calm. And I had these way more frequently the past half year. And I reread The Greatest Secret again a few months ago, and I came across David Bingham, and it was was surprising to me. I never came across that text where Rhonda, like the author, said that she talked with David, and that was the catalyst. And then I checked out some of his videos, and um, it was then at one of these, after a few that I've consumed, like I finally understood, or I had a knowing what everyone pointed to, like how it was beyond the intellect, or how the thoughts were appearing, and it's this wave of what is, and it felt so peaceful. And that subsided again after like I think a week or two. And I also came across different people during that time. So in David Bingham's chat, I came across Emerson was mentioned a lot of times. And so I just saw it made a lot of sense to explore it this way instead of, go into a book and just I'm prone to intellectualizing. So I think like these conversations, they're like a gentle smack back to center, so to speak. Yeah, and I had a conversation with Emerson, I think on Sunday it was, and we were talking about reconvening again tomorrow because he just wanted to check in again. But yeah, I'm now at this point where I see how the mind tried to take this experience that I had, which was very peaceful, and it was so beautiful to not having to think about anything, and just I read book, like the seeking stopped in a way, but I noticed there is quite the strong eye that tries to make it happen, that sees it as at a state to get to somewhere. So that's currently where I'm at, I would say. That would
Okay.
summarize it.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
And so what are you seeking for?
I would say just peace. Just this, yeah, peace, I think, is the main thing. Just be more alive, I would say.
Yeah.
And it's really comes from this comparison of, oh, I've seen it, I know what it is, and it's not like, well, it's sort of like it's not here.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so what
Yes.
are you without that thought that it's not here?
Well, I would just be here, yeah.
And what is here?
I mean, you can't name it. It's just an aliveness.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a presence.
Yeah. And does it disappear if you stop noticing it?
No, it's mostly that things vouch for attention. For me, it's a lot of these emotions or the I that quickly takes a seat or seems to take a seat.
Mm-hmm.
For example, on Sunday after the call, like the next day, I all of a sudden had a migraine for, I think the last time I had it was like maybe a year ago or something. So it's,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And that kind of like amplifies it because if you don't tend to be kind to yourself, then it's more of a, well, you're clearly suffering from this. So, yeah.
Yeah. And then the thoughts create a meaning about it. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And so what is I right now? Just right now, what is it?
It's not here. And then there's a voice saying, well, I am that.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
You mean that as the I or the space that it points to?
Yeah. What are you without the concept of that? I am that. Because that is just another place that the
Mm-hmm.
mind wants to say, that's what I am. I'm that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the that is not even necessary because it's just. It was funny when before Emerson and I finished the call, he like I was telling him I'm aware of something. And he told me, or he inquired, he was like, well, I'm not even sure he inquired, he just said, well, there is no awareness. And that broke, like something broke a little bit, or something was like easing up because it was really, it's just like there is not this awareness that is aware, like there's perception, but there's not the I, which was associated with this I'm aware, and that slashed it a bit when I, well, there's no awareness. Well, what's then left, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this awareness right now? This moment? Is it that word awareness?
Something was very quick that wanted to jump in and say yes.
Yes. Right. Yeah. So what are you without that word awareness? What are you without that spiritual concept of awareness?
I just am. So just that. Can't slap anything else on it, else it's just going to be another word for it. So
Yeah. And what are you without the I?
what am I without the I?
Yeah. Take away the I.
It's like I'm in this place and it's almost like a dissatisfaction. Probably like something comes really quick to compare this experience with something else to say it's not that. Like
Yeah.
you don't feel well.
Right. So where do you notice that in your body? The dissatisfaction.
Like also in the stomach, but
Okay.
also tends to go to the head when there's
Okay.
like sometimes thoughts. It's just then coming, but right now it's the stomach.
Okay. So just go to that in the stomach and just meet that fully. But take away all of your concepts about it. Take away all your concepts about everything.
It feels just like it's growing when I
Okay.
focus on it.
That's okay. Yeah. So just stay with it without the intention to change anything. And even take away the word growing, take away the assessment about what it feels like or what's happening.
It feels a bit warmer already.
Mm.
I think that's a common theme for me when things appear in a body. It's very it's very easy to just focus on it, to just for it to take over seemingly the space, like just
Yeah. And then the thoughts will want to come in and try to fix it with strategy
yeah,
or labels. Yeah. But do the opposite. Just meet what's here without the strategy or labels. Because that just adds a second layer of this,
mm.
of the story.
Yeah, it feels like I gained a bit of I don't want to say distance, but it feels a bit more spacious.
Okay. Yeah. So, what are you if there's nothing to find?
Yeah, well, that that gave some thoughts. Yeah, it's there if there's nothing. I mean, if there's nothing to find.
Just be in that potential right now. How does that make your body feel?
Better, like it has more room to breathe.
Yeah. It's like the thoughts create this alternative reality.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always about a moment that is not. It's about the past or the future or the identity
Mm-hmm.
or the story, right? It's always about what I don't have
Mm-hmm.
or what I don't want, right? And it imagines potentials and holds on to narratives, right?
Yeah, for me, it's linked a lot to this I that there is something that thinks it's suffering, and then it's looking, as you said, for the for the future or the next in order to alleviate it, or because it compared it to a previous thing, and so it just goes on to the next and next in the hopes of being better.
Yeah. And where's that I right now?
I can't find it, and yet I can feel it.
Okay. So there's a feeling.
Yes.
What are you without labeling that feeling I?
Yeah, it would just be.
And what's here without the I?
I mean, just beingness, just
Does this beingness have a beginning or an end that you can find right now?
no,
Can you turn it off?
no,
There any distance between it and you?
no.
Does it feel personal or impersonal?
It's impersonal, definitely.
Yeah. So where's your identity right now? Where's this person, Emir, with this story?
No, present now.
Was it ever actually real?
Not sure I can answer that.
Hmm.
I mean, I can't find it.
Yeah. It's just words. And then we want to put new words on, spiritual words onto what we are, like awareness or the soul, right? Or Atman. It's okay. Makes sense that we do that. But what's here that doesn't need a word in order to be here right now?
Yeah, just a space.
And can you find a boundary at all with this space, within this space?
Nope.
Can you go deeper into another space?
Nope.
Can you find right now anything existing outside of this?
No. But the thoughts try to come in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, is there a boundary between the thoughts and this space?
No.
So the thoughts must be it too.
That struck me a bit.
Mm.
I mean, from a thought point of view, because it felt separate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you find the actual boundary though? The actual separation?
I can see how thought created one.
Yeah.
Like there's just an imagined line, and it was like a bit darker there.
Yeah. Like another space, but it's still
Yeah,
contained within
and
the
it
space.
yeah, but it was imagined as in it's like these dark bubbles sweeping over, entering the seeming larger space. Like there has to be a space for them to be able to.
Yeah. Like there's duality and there's
Mm,
non-duality.
yeah,
But what are you without both those concepts? Or what's between duality and non-duality?
I don't know.
Yeah. So just go into that I don't know feeling, perspective, and even take away the words I don't know.
It just is.
Simple, right? Can you find
Yeah.
anything more?
No. Feels good to be here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like grounded or in like this clear directness.
Yeah, I already perceive the head being more active, but it's not that thoughts are coming in. It's just like the emotions coming up in the head.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah. I mean, just let them do their thing. Just be with it without the story. all just here without any effort. Being.
Yeah, being felt good.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't need anything from you. It doesn't need anything.
Have you had it that there would still things come up
Mm-hmm.
and speaking on a meta level, not as in the next, that I'm I mean, this can just be mind again, but it's a question came up that, well, maybe it just needs a bit more time, or and then like something else comes in, like how is it supposed to be taking time, right?
Yeah, right. So what are you without time?
I mean, it would just be no. But I like it. Like what?
So it's not
Yeah.
really a becoming,
Mm-hmm.
it's more of a sobering up, right? It's more of a
Mm-hmm.
dispelling of an illusion. Okay. And the illusion is always an illusion. It's never actually not an illusion. It's always an illusion. And the truth, or whatever you call it, what is always what is. And it can appear for most people, myself included, that coming out of that illusion uh, is a process, just like anything else that we sense patterns of in the evolutionary development of
Mm-hmm.
anything on a life cycle, right? But it's already the case. We're just kind of waking up to the fact that it's already the case,
Mm-hmm.
right? And this recognition that you've had, um, it certainly can um, help to dissolve some of the patterns in the nervous system
Mm-hmm.
and how the identity functions, the character expresses. But it typically doesn't fully drop away all at once,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it appears there's some kind of deconstruction or integration
Mm-hmm.
that will continue to unravel as the illusion is continued to be dispelled, right? this is kind of what it looks like. This is what it looks
Mm-hmm.
like anyway, doing it this way. I think a lot of people they imagine that awakening is like this thing that it just happens. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
have to wait for it to happen. I just have to keep meditating or get an energetic activation.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted it, it really is just right here. It's this clarity, this impersonal, neutral space of no self, of peace,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it feels good to be here. It feels
Yeah,
real.
yeah. It's just when things come up, there's the tendency to maybe not be as kind with myself, or it's probably not me being unkind. It's just their unkind thoughts.
Yeah.
And it raises the question for me, even if even though something has arisen in me, it's, well, is there something I need to have a deeper look into, that it still pulls me like this? Because if you told me, like, if there was this sheet of paper and there's like, would you want to go all the way, I would definitely like cross yes. So, and then then it feels like forced, and it's like a doer comes in, like, oh, okay, now we,
Yeah.
let's be here. And
Right. Right. And that, yeah. So there is no you that goes all the way, right? There's just a natural unfolding, just like how a flower blooms and
yeah,
grass is growing and the sun is going around or the earth is going around the sun.
yeah,
Um,
it kind of even felt stupid to word it this way. It
yeah.
was all of a sudden, it's like,
Good.
what are you talking about? What you mean there's a doer?
Good. Good. Yeah. So, and that's part of it too, seeing through that. The question comes up and now it's perceived differently.
Yeah.
That's part of this unraveling. Like, that's a beautiful expression of it. I'm feeling the energy like really strong right now. I don't know about you. So it's happening on its own,
Mm-hmm.
right? And yeah, so integration, I'm not saying there is no integration. I'm not saying, there's nothing that the mind can't help you with in a sense. So, but it really just is about recognizing and noticing when you're in illusion.
Mm.
And typically, I say one of the kind of big ways to notice is when the mind's going into the future,
Yeah, definitely.
right? Because it's like not enough, not enough,
Mm-hmm.
more. I don't have it. I need to get it. It's not here,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's like that kind of desperate, tight energy orientation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
there is a noticing, you could say. But even that's
it's just,
happening.
yeah, it's just how much you want to get pulled in.
Yeah. And even that's not something that you're controlling. It's just impulses. It's just a formula.
Yeah, control is a big one for me because it's been a pattern of mine in my entire life to, it's like, let's prepare everything as best as possible to not be surprised by uncertainty or unwanted outcomes.
Yeah.
So that was, and even now talking about the previous experience sounds a bit stupid.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
you're just referencing something,
That's not here?
yeah, and then you're putting it in front and
Yeah. Imagining it as an obstacle. Where's the obstacle though? To what is? Where's the obstacle to being?
yeah, it's all just imagined. It's so
Yeah, the mind is like a busybody. It wants to work, it wants to do things, but
mm.
this is effortless.
Yeah, but it's also as you said, like these pattern of the nervous system. Some just fall away, like this entire seeking aspect with. I mean, it was just so clear what it is. Like it's not something that you attain or
No, attain what? What am I seeking for? What am I attaining?
yeah,
The moment that I've been in my entire life? The life that I am, that I already have been. So it's more of a stepping out of what you are not,
yeah.
right? That's the dream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right now it feels pretty neutral. It feels just
Right.
it's yeah, but it's so alive though.
Yes. Is there a source to it that you can find right now?
No.
Is there a cause?
No. It's just like you said, it's just an unfolding, which doesn't imply anyone.
Mm.
Yeah, I heard this in one of David's videos, or I'm not even sure if it was from there, but it was just this is not about you. And that struck me. It was like, oh, that's nice.
It is. It is. It's like a return to just this naturalness, this just innocence of
Mm.
a response to the circumstances without this story that's trying to make itself bigger or get
Mm.
some imagined outcome
Mhm.
or comparing and judging. It's just like animals,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, it's a very nice space. Yeah, it's also just the belief you can fall out of it. Like that's just a story.
Right.
Because that was usually a thing for me. This, oh, you're out of it. Get
Yeah.
back in it.
Right.
Then there's, hey, who's there to get back in it? And
Right.
B, how could you ever leave it?
Yeah. Where's the I that could leave it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the I that wants it?
Yeah, it's just so much bogus.
How are your thoughts right now?
It's very good. It's not even, it's just a sort of like they went in the background. It's like the immediate experience is just more present right now for me. It's just more. Occasionally, there's like a quick, well, is it going to pop? Is it going to, where's the calm? Where's the,
Yeah. Just regurgitating things it's heard before, comparing. Yeah.
but yeah, in a way, you cannot go anywhere else. It's just, I mean, even that was weird to say.
Yeah. Where's the you that could go somewhere else? It's like,
Mm,
I am this. There's no thing else.
mhm.
What?
Yeah, I've really now seen how there's this judgment being imposed on the unfolding
Yeah, good.
when it's just equally part of that wave.
Yes, beautifully said.
Yeah, that felt good.
Yeah. It's a relief, right?
Yeah, it just takes everything out of it. There's not the controller of something. It's just one sweep,
Yeah,
all of it.
exactly.
Yeah, it feels good.
Good. Yeah. What else is there to say, right? And it's just this silence. And even that's not really it.
Yeah, I started having. I was enjoying to listening to some of these videos by David Bingham, and it was pretty funny because I wrote him initially an email to be talking to him and his team, and it went unanswered for a month.
Oh.
And it, for me, it was in that moment. It's it's all fine. Like there's this going to be playing out beautifully. And that's why I really appreciated when I talked to Emerson first, because
Yeah.
it's just exactly what you said. Like you cannot even put this on it or the other one. And I was in one of these group calls from David, and I see how there's such a danger to still be hung up on the words,
Hmm.
to
Yeah.
just take consciousness or take presence or take awareness, and then you're off again. It's
Right.
just,
Right.
yeah.
And it's just another kind of subtler identity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I said nothing against him, and he's helped me as well, right?
Of
It's
course. Of
just
course.
there's
A little tweaking.
just
Slight refinement. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.